Okay. We're back again. I gotta grab a slippery beverage. I don't know if that made a whole lot of noise, I'm sorry.
Need some assistance?
You gonna hold me?
Oh, man.
Alright. Okay, let me see. Alright, I think I'm good. You want me to start it again?
Yeah.
Or do you want to start it?
You go ahead.
Well. Oh, what just happened?
It said HDMI something.
I just want to make sure it's still recording. It is.
Well, I don't know. Well, we went to Crumbl.
We did.
And we got every cookie except one.
Technically, we got that cookie, but they didn't have the icing for it, so
We got to pick another one. So we got 2 peanut butters, but we're gonna go through them and
peanut butter
try
and
them.
jelly.
And we're gonna share our
We're
rating.
gonna do the chocolate first.
Yep, that's what's first on the list.
Why did you get such a bigger piece than I did? I got this little baby Smurf piece, and you got a big piece.
Do you want to trade plates?
I know you don't like the chocolate chip as much as I do, so you give me that piece.
Oh my God. Okay, chocolate chip first.
I mean,
Chocolate chip cookie. It needs to be warmed in the microwave a little bit.
yeah. If you're not gonna eat it immediately, I would 100% recommend warming it up in the microwave.
Still really good.
But as far as just cookie, I mean, it's pretty fabulous.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Why?
It's not my favorite chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. I wish it was warm.
What's your favorite chocolate chip cookie you've ever had?
The Great American.
What is that?
The ones at the mall. It's got the rainbow letter
Really?
signs. Yeah, I love sugar cookies more than I love chocolate chip though, so.
You would be the person, though, that would say your favorite corn dog was from the Peanut Festival.
It is. All right, so that was the first one.
What are we doing next?
Next, we don't have the vanilla bean cupcake, so we're skipping that one.
Okay.
Strawberry crumb cake.
Is this one?
This.
Strawberry crumb cake? Are we going full piece or?
Just take a bite.
That was pretty good.
You didn't rate the chocolate chip cookie.
It's like a 9 for me. I love those ones.
That's really good flavor.
Yeah.
And the white chocolate chips. I love white chocolate.
It almost kind of reminds me of like a no-bake cookie.
All their cookies are like that to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Very good. That's a 9.5.
I seen a guy in the back baking them, and he was just holding a flat, like a candle underneath them.
What? Really? It was good. I like that one. There's a cake that tastes like that cookie. I've had before.
A cake?
That's what these are though, like cake cookies.
What's next? Oh.
You didn't rate that one.
What'd you rate it?
I said a 9.5.
A 9.5? Wow. I'm gonna rate that like a 8.75.
Okay. Next we have peanut butter and jelly.
Is that just? Oh, get out of my face. Stop this video.
It's like lunchroom peanut butter.
Oh man.
I wish it was grape jelly. I'm telling you what makes it
I'm
better.
assuming there's a strawberry theme going on. Because there's 2 strawberries. And then that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I literally thought for some reason in my head that it wasn't gonna be actually jelly.
It's jelly.
That it was gonna be just like an icing, that it was like, hey, it's peanut butter and jelly, but it's not really. That was jelly.
It had little strawberry seeds in it.
That was delicious.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
What kind of cookie was that though?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter cookie? I thought it had peanut butter on the top.
It does.
So it's peanut butter cookie, peanut butter on the top, jelly. I'm gonna give that a 9.25.
Okay. Next,
Can I get a palate cleanse?
Need a little assistance. Next, we have cornbread.
Cornbread.
I tried to get both of us some of the icing because it was one little dollop in the middle.
That's the best one.
You know, it's actually really common to make cookies and cakes with cornbread.
I've never had a cookie.
I've had one before. It's good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you can make a lot of stuff with the Jiffy Mix.
My mind is blown right now. Wow.
It's really good. It's a 9.5 for me.
That's a 10. 10 out of 10.
One more of the icing.
Wow.
And there's honey on it too.
It's a texture of cornbread.
It's got a little, grittiness to it, yeah. It's good. I love how they don't
What
bake their
flavor was
cookies
that
all the way.
icing?
It's kind of sweet.
It was literally like eating a piece of cornbread. How you get that little bit of grit? That was amazing.
Good.
Wow.
All right,
I was honestly not thinking anything was going to top the peanut butter and jelly.
there's
But that
three-
skyrocketed past
Three
it.
solid cookies right there.
What's the last one?
Last one is classic pink sugar cookie.
I'm
That's
not
my favorite cookie. I love it.
I'm not a big fan of sugar cookies.
This reminds me of the ones you get at Walmart that are so dry in your mouth, but they're so freaking good. That's what it looks like.
It's so dry in your mouth.
So good. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what flavor that icing
Tastes
is.
like a pedophore. That's exactly what it tastes like.
That's 100% what it tastes like.
My mom's gonna really like that one.
Yeah. Wow.
It's good, but it's not as good as the
You don't like
other ones.
pedophores though, do you, that
I
much?
love pedophores.
Do you?
They're
I
just
forgot.
very expensive.
I forgot to put our ambiance on, sorry.
I may have just ate a crumb off your plate.
I'm not surprised.
Those are really good cookies, though. No, I could do without the chocolate chip. They always have that one. But
Don't you ever say that again.
I would, however, want more cornbread one and the strawberry crumb cake.
I could have done with 2 chocolate chips, 2 strawberry crumb cakes, and 2 cornbreads.
The peanut butter jelly
strawberry-
got kicked to the side?
I was meaning for a box for us. You talking about a box for me?
Yeah.
It would probably be 3 chocolate chip cookies,
Oh my gosh.
1 of the peanut butter and jellies, and then 2 of the cornbreads.
I'm sad we didn't get
Dude,
the
that
vanilla
cornbread
bean.
was nuts.
I'm sad we didn't get the vanilla bean cupcake because I know I would have liked that one.
100%. Vanilla bean cupcake? I guess I only read 50% of that because I just read it as vanilla bean.
Just Nilla bean.
Nilla bean? Well, in my brain,
The V and the A goes before.
I read vanilla bean. That was all that was there. There was no cupcake there, but apparently
The
there was.
best cookie on the
I've also
planet-
been up since 3:30 this morning.
It's freaking crazy. The best tasting cookie to me is the strawberry crumb
Can you
cake.
even call 3:30 morning? When does it switch to morning?
That's the stupidest question you've ever asked me. 12 o'clock.
But you don't look at like 1 or 2 o'clock
In the
at-
morning.
1 or 2 o'clock at night. You don't say
No,
that
it's
it's
in
1 or
the
2
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
Most of when you sleep is technically in the morning. For you or me.
think?
Yeah.
I look as morning is when the sun rises. I guess I'm crazy.
And if you go by Hardee's standards, morning ends at 10:30 a.m. That's when breakfast isn't served anymore. What? Okay, so favorite cookie, mine was the strawberry crumb cake. The best and most unique cookie is definitely the cornbread. What was your best?
Are we having categories?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm extremely basic when
If
it comes.
you say the freaking chocolate chip cookie, I'm gonna knock you out of this frame.
I'm extremely basic when it comes to stuff like that. Like, what's my favorite pizza?
Pepperoni.
Is it
Hey, Jeremy.
pepperoni? Just pepperoni and cheese.
I just like cheese, or I like pineapple too, but I don't get it very often.
So, I would probably say, like, the cookie that I know that I'm gonna go into that box later and get a piece of it is gonna be the chocolate chip. So I'm saying chocolate chip is my favorite. The most unique,
Definitely the cornbread.
I would say the most unique is the peanut butter and jelly, because if you're telling me that they can make cookies and
Yeah.
stuff like that with cornbread, then that's not necessarily unique. It was just good. So I would say peanut butter and jelly is the most unique.
Which one would you not order again? I was hoping for a little more out of the sugar cookie.
I wouldn't order that one again. No.
It tastes like it wasn't baked at all, too.
It wasn't baked at all. That's how all their cookies. That's why a lot of people don't like them, is because they like their
Yeah,
cookies.
your family said that.
Yeah.
Put them back in the oven a little bit.
Yeah. Those are thick cookies, though, man.
Yeah.
You had to bake them for
30
freaking
minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, and they put out so many of them while we were there. Like 4 boxes went out in a span of like 5 minutes.
Not even that. We weren't even in that store for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was
We
crazy.
walked up and a kiosk opened. We went over there and tapped all of them, paid for it, went and
Stood by the wall for a minute.
the
maybe.
person beside us got their cookies, then the guy right in front of us got his cookies, and then we got our cookies within like 3.5 minutes. But yeah. So we both agreed that the sugar cookie is one we wouldn't order again? Okay, how often do they change them?
Weekly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't get to nothing weekly, so.
No. If they would,
And it's $30
I
for a
hope-
box.
I hope that Defuniac
They will get
gets a
one.
Publix, and then they put a Crumbl in the Funiac at that Publix.
Because that would be the closest one to us.
I'd be there every week. We'd try every week. We'd go have some. The lady in the place where I work, I think it's the salesman, or it might be one of the ladies, but every week they bring in the Crumbl cookies, so they go up there and there's like 6 of them up
In
there.
Niceville? They have one?
They have them somewhere. They bring them to them every week. They bring them to the ladies up front. And you go up there, and it's so funny because they cut them like Malia did, like pieces of pizza, little triangles. And you go up there, and all 6 of them are normally like completely gone. But yeah.
Have you ever had any of theirs?
I try to stay when like cookies and stuff like that get brought in. I try to stay away from stuff like that.
Excuse me.
I try to stay away from stuff like that at work because I'll binge it, and then I'll eat all of it, and then I won't feel like working anymore.
So you couldn't go to Yamato's at lunch like
No,
we do?
I can't. So I'll tell you a horror story real quick. We were working at a place called Aliqua, and it's a animal rescue place, and it's a huge location, and we were doing a bunch of work there over several weeks. You know, one of our stretches of work in there, we're right down the road from a Dairy Queen, and we went to the Dairy Queen for lunch, and I got a meal from Dairy Queen, and like all their meals are pretty decent size, like a big
Yeah,
burger or a lot of chicken strips or whatever, french fries. And I was really hungry that day, and I ate the entirety of whatever I got. And then I looked back up at the menu, and then the ice cream started calling to me from across the Dairy Queen. It was saying, "Sam," up on the menu. So I had to go back up there, and I got this hot fudge sundae brownie blast extreme
A blowout.
blowout in your pants later that evening. And I got that and
What
ate.
size do you get when you
and
get
ate-
those at work?
I've only ever ate it once, and I'm about to tell you the reason why.
What size?
That was one
it a
time.
small?
Just whatever they gave me. I just ordered it, and she rang it up, and I paid for it. And I ate it, and I ate the whole thing. So I have my meal plus that. Yeah.
I hope they had a toilet in the house.
They did. Well, they used to. Okay. I'm really sleepy. I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching our Crumbl.